Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And away we go in Glendale. Damian Pierce now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Stroud now on 3rd. Has his man. It's Mixon. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Stroud from the pistol. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Jackson looking to throw right away. He's on the move. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He breaks the tackle. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Lamar back to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Buying some time right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. Jackson looking to throw. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, here's Lamar. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans nearly take it back for a pick 6, but he's stopped at the very last moment.
Texans nothing.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's got him. That's Mixon. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for, thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Jump off caught by his back. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off. and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Pass caught by Mixon. And they had that one contained right at the line. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. First down, Stroud. Has it down close. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Mixon. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half. Again, the give to Mixon. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. Space on the right. He's got room. 30. The 10. He's at the 5. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
He's throwing for it. And it's caught. So they try for 2 once again. And this time, it pays off. They're up 14-zip. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Finds Aguilar. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Texans' 17-yard line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. 40. Hits the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, and they go back to Henry. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Changing it up here, Jackson. Shakes himself free. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun now for Stroud. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Stroud has his man. It's Mixon. Continuing to move past the 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the gun, Stroud. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And for the Houston touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has it at the 11. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Slot man motioned over. Play action. Here's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 38. Finding Flowers. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Ravens pushing to get within range for a game winner. First and 10 from the 41. They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Here he is to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. He finds Aguilar. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Aguilar with the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Now to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Texans get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Looking to throw it. Headed out right. He's got him. That's Mixon. And it's a gain of 10. Still no first down, but at least he stopped the clock.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Mixon on the toss. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Houston calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. To throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here he is to throw. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He'll throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Well, for a second there, Kate, it looked like this overtime, it was going to be brief. I thought he was going to bust that all the way, but at the very least, look at the ideal field position he's now set his offense up with.
First throw of overtime now. Chased out to his right. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Working quickly here. From the gun, a run for Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. That's completed out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. 2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Lamar now from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
Boy, this defensive crew is locked in that O-line's head. They are a-spinning. Back-to-back sacks has his offense on skates, and those blockers can't figure out where this rush is coming from next.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. Now it's Jackson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Pass complete to Mechie. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. From the 29. tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down, Mixon gets it. Takes out a one-stop. Arrives at the 40. Joe Mixon. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Going right side, Mixon with it. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. They've got to keep moving quick here. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Pierce off the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. As expected, here's the timeouts. And now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And he runs it in for the touchdown. Start the celebration, baby. They win it in overtime. So it's a win for the Texans. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Glendale.